So let's continue scene 3 of Act 3. The scene takes place in a street of Venice, right? It takes place in a street of Venice. Enter Shylock the Jew and Solanio and Antonio and the jailer. In Old English, he was known as Gaoler. So Gaoler. So this must be the word in your books. That means jailer only. Now Shylock says, jailer, look to him. Look to him means guard him closely. Look to him. Look to him closely. Tell not me of mercy. Don't tell me to show mercy. You just look to him. Guard him closely. This is the fool that lent out money gratis. Gratis means without interest, free of interest. This is the fool who used to lend money without interest. Jailer, look to him. Just look to him closely. Antonio says, hear me yet, good Shylock. Good Shylock, yet hear me. Try to listen to me. And then there is a long pause. Why? Because he has been interrupted by Shylock. Shylock says, I will have my bond. I will have my bond. Speak not against my bond. I don't want to listen to you because I don't want to listen anything against my bond. I have sworn an oath that I will have my bond. Thou calledst me dog. You called me dog before thou had a cause, before you had a reason. But since I am a dog, beware my fangs. You were the one who used to call me dog, and you used to call me so without a reason. But now, when I am a dog, beware my fangs. Fangs means teeth. Beware my teeth. The Duke shall grant me justice. The Duke will grant me justice. I do wonder, thou naughty jailer, that thou art so fond. Fond means foolish. That you are so foolish to come abroad. Abroad is outside. To come outside with him at his request. Now you see, Shylock is scolding the jailer because the jailer must have allowed Antonio to come out and speak to Shylock. Now he is scolding him to come out with him. Antonio says, I pray thee, hear me speak. Just listen to me once. Shylock says, I'll have my bond. I will not hear thee speak. I'll not listen to you. I'll have my bond and therefore speak no more. Therefore, you please don't speak anymore. I'll not be made a soft and dull-eyed fool. I am not going to be the soft and dull-eyed. Dull-eyed means stupid. I am not going to be a stupid fool to shake the head, relent and sigh and yield to Christian intercessors. I am not such a fool. I am not a soft and stupid fool who is going to shake the head. Shake the head means agree with whatever you say. Relent and relent means show pity. Okay, that I show kindness, I show pity and sigh and yield to Christian intercessors. And yield to Christian intercessors means that I resign to Christian intercessors. I am not such a fool. Follow not. Now, don't follow me because Antonio must be following him. Okay, because he wanted to be listened. I'll have no speaking. I'll not talk to you. I will have my bond. And then by saying this, he exits from there. Now, Selanio, who is there at that point, he says, it is the most impenetrable cur that ever kept with men. It is the most impenetrable. Impenetrable means hard-hearted, which can't be pierced. It is the most hard-hearted cur. Cur is dog that ever kept with men, that ever lived among men. For that, Antonio says, let him be alone. Let him be alone. Forget about him. I'll follow him no more with bootless prayers. Bootless means useless prayers. I am not going to follow him anymore with useless prayers. He seeks my life. His reason, well, I know. He just seeks my life. He wants my life. And I know the reason very well. I oft delivered, oft means often, delivered means saved. I often saved from his forfeitures. Forfeitures are penalties. I often saved from his penalties many that have at times made moan to me. Made moan means appealed to me. I have saved many people from his penalties who appealed to me at times. Therefore, he hates me. All right. Solanio says, I am sure the Duke will never grant this forfeiture to hold. I am sure the Duke will never grant this penalty to hold. He will never be given the right to have this penalty of 1 pound of flesh. For that, Antonio says, the Duke cannot deny the course of law. No, it is not possible for the Duke to refuse the course of law. For the commodity that strangers have, commodity here refers to rights, because the commodity means rights that strangers have, strangers like foreigners, he's talking about foreigners who belong to other countries and started living over here or doing trade here. So like Shylock being a Jew, he is there. So he says he cannot refuse the course of law and the rights that these foreigners have with us in Venice. If it be denied, if he denies that, will much impeach the justice. It is going to, if he denies that, it is going to impeach, means accuse the justice of the state. It is going to put, it will be a kind of accusation against the Venetian justice. Since that the trade and profit of the city, profit is the prosperity, you can say, profit here means prosperity. Since that the trade and prosperity of the city of Venice, consist of all nations, it is not possible for him to refuse the rights which have been given to these foreigners, because it will be a kind of accusation against the justice. And the trade and prosperity of the city depends on this international trade of all nations, means international trade. So that is why he cannot deny that. Therefore go, these griefs and losses have so baited me, they have so baited me. Baited means reduced me. In what way have they reduced him? That he has lost so much of weight. Reduced my weight, you can say. They have so baited me, they have reduced in weight, they have reduced me in weight, that I shall hardly spare a pound of flesh tomorrow to my bloody creditors. Bloody here means bloodthirsty. I will hardly spare a pound of flesh tomorrow to my bloodthirsty creditor. Who is this bloodthirsty creditor? Shylock only. Right? So he says, well, jailer, on. Let's proceed. Pray God Bassanio come to see me pay his debt, and then I care not. You just pray God that Bassanio may come to see me paying his debt, discharging his debt, and after that, I don't care for anything else. And then they exit from there.